Hello students, welcome to maths class. So we are dealing with the definite integrals, right? So in previous class, whenever integral 0 to pi by 2 cos to the power of n theta, we got one formula when n is even, right? Like today also we will get one new formula, right, while solving the problems. Whenever you get any new formula, on that means on that day while solving that question only you write 2-3 times, right, so that your brain will get familiar with that formula. Okay, so that means problem entirely depends on that formula. Without that formula we can't solve the problem. In final examination nobody will tell what is your formula, right? So you have to learn it, okay, by your own. So now come to the first question. Find integral 0 not 0 pi by 2 to pi by 2 sin square x cos to the power of 4x dx. So observe the limit. Generally we will have 0 to some value, but here minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. What I said, in the definite integrals, suppose the limits are minus a to a, right, then you check whether the given function is even function or odd function. If it is even, integral minus a to a f of x will be equals to 2 times of integral 0 to a of that function, right, isn't it? I said we applied this formula in 2-3 problems. So here also whenever in definite integrals we are having negative and positive integrals, right, so we have to check whether the given function is even or odd. So come on, take the question. So what is the given question to you? It is integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, right? It is sin square x into cos to the power of 4x dx. Okay, so observe this one is your f of x is even function, power is 2, power is 4, right, and sin of minus x is sin x, right, and cos of minus x we will take if a square, and if it is negative then also we will get positive only, right. So since your function f of x is even function, right, even function, okay, so we get what is that value? Integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 sin square x into cos to the power of 4x dx is equal to 2 times of 0 to pi by 2. Even function, already I said to you, in the function in place of x, if we substitute minus x, after the completion simplification again we will get f of x only, right. If f of minus x is equal to f of x, then f is even function, right. So that is the condition for even function. So definitely here your function is even function, so it is 2 times of 0 to pi by 2 of that function. So what is it? It is sin square x cos to the power of 4x dx. Then how we will find? So now today you will get one new formula. Now observe here, integral 0 to pi by 2 sin to the power of mx into cos to the power of nx dx is equal to n minus 1 by m plus n into n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2 up to 1 by m plus 2 into m minus 1 by m, we have to start till 1 by 2 and into pi by 2. If m and n are even, then this formula applicable, right. So here your m is equal to, what is your m? M is equal to 2 and n is equal to 4, right. Both are even, right, both are even. So whenever both are even, this is our formula. What is that formula? Integral 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power of mx into cos to the power of nx dx is equal to n minus 1 by m plus n. Right. Next, n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2 till 1 by m plus 2 we have to take. After that, we have to start with m minus 1 by m till 1 by 2 into pi by 2. Okay. So therefore, we have to take 2 times of integral 0 to pi by 2. What is our value? Sine square x. Right. Sine square x into cos to the power of 4x dx is equal to 2 into, come on, first n minus 1. What is your n? 4. Right. So we will write 4 minus 1 by m plus n. m plus n, 2 plus 4. Okay. So 2 plus 4 into n minus 3, 4 minus 3, m plus n minus 2. Okay. So till we have to get 1 by m plus 2. So 4 minus 3 is nothing but 1, right? And by m plus 2 we have to get. So there 2 will get cancelled. So m plus 2 means it is nothing but 2 plus 2, right? So it is 1 by m plus 2. We have to stop and then we have to start with m minus 1. m minus 1. m minus 1 means m is 2. So it is 2 minus 1 by m till we have to take 1 by 2. Here in the first sentence only 2 minus 1 by m. What is your m value? 2. 2 minus 1 by 2 means nothing but 1 by 2. Once we got 1 by 2, we have to stop into pi by 2 we have to take in this formula. This is the rule of your formula. Be careful while taking the values, where we have to stop, where we have to take another value. 1 by m plus 2 we have to stop. So 4 minus 3 is 1, right? By 2 to cancel 4. 4 can be written as m plus 2. 2 plus 2. That's why I stopped there and I start with m minus 1 by m. m is 2. So 2 minus 1 by 2 till 1 by 2. But in the beginning only m minus 1 by m only 1 by 2. So if we get 1 by 2, we have to stop into pi by 2 we have to write. Okay. So is equal to, we will write this as 2 into, come on, this is 3 by 6 into, come on, 1 by 4 into 1 by 2 into pi by 2. Okay. So 2 cancel, 3 ones are 3 2s are is equal to, it is pi by 2 4s are 8, 8 2s are 16 is the answer of your question, 4 marks question. Okay. So what is this? First of all, we have to observe the limits in all our definite integral problems. We have to observe the limits. Suppose limits are given like this, minus a to a form, right? Minus of one value to another value. Then we have to check whether the given function is even or not. If it is an even function, then minus a to a of that function is equal to 2 times of integral 0 to a of that function. After that, we applied one new formula. What is that formula? Integral 0 to pi by 2 sine to the power of mx into cos to the power of nx dx is equal to, when m and n both are even, we have to take this formula. So how we have to take n minus, we have to consider sine power as m and cos power as n, always sine power as m and cos power as n. After that, we have to take n minus 1 by m plus 2, n minus 3 by m plus 2 minus m plus n minus 2 till 1 by m plus 2. After that, next we have to start with m minus 1 by m till 1 by 2. Then we have to write into pi by 2. Okay, so here your m is 2, n is equal to 4. That's why I substituted in the beginning second term only n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2. We got 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means it is in the form of 1 by 2 plus 2. That means 1 by m plus 2 term comes. So we have to stop and we have to start with m minus 1 by m. So where our m is 2, so 2 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. We have to write all these terms till 1 by 2, till we get 1 by 2. Once we got 1 by 2, into pi by 2 we have to take. So we got 1 by 2, so into pi by 2. So 2 cancel, 3 1s are 3 2s are, pi by 16 is the answer. Okay, so now come to the second question. So what is your second question? Find integral. See, again this is negative value, this is positive value. Whenever the limits are minus a to a, what I said, check whether the function is even function or odd function. In the given function, x is in the form of x square means definitely it will become even function. Why? In place of x, if we take minus x, its whole square will be again x square only. Okay, so whenever in the given function, if you observe x is in terms of x square, in place of x we will substitute minus x, isn't it? So f of minus x is equal to f of x, then that function is said to be even function. So in place of x, if you substitute minus x, square is there, so again you will get minus into minus plus only, isn't it? So that's why, come on, second question is given as minus a to a x square, a square minus x square to the power of 3 by 2 into dx. Okay, so since same x square and a square minus x square to the power of 3 by 2 are even, isn't it? Entire function is even. Okay, so therefore f of x is even function. It is product of those two, no? So even function. So we can write integral minus a to a x square into a square minus x square to the power of 3 by 2 dx as 2 times of, whenever limits are minus a to a, we have to write 2 times of, that is 0 to a x square, a square minus x square to the power of 3 by 2 dx. So whenever x square is there and some roots are there, then what I said, in that x place you take a sin theta, so we can apply the identity formulas, right? So put x is equal to a sin theta. What happens? Differentiate it, dx by d theta is equal to a cos theta, isn't it? Then what will be your dx? dx is equal to a cos theta into d theta. Okay, so that means you converted the problem in terms of thetas. X value is in terms of theta, dx is in terms of theta, means our limits also must be in terms of theta. So come on, change the limit. Upper limit is given as x is equal to a. Substitute here. So a is equal to a sin theta. Implies a cancel, you will get 1 is equal to sin theta. Sine of which angle is equals to 1? 90. So theta is equal to pi by 2. Okay, so next you take lower limit. So x is equal to 0, right? Then it will be integral. Come on, 0 is equal to a sin theta. Implies what is the value of sin theta? Sin theta is equal to 0 by a is 0, right? So your theta value is 0. Once we changed the upper limit, lower limit, you can take your problem. What is it? 2 into 0 to a, x square into a square minus x square to the power of 3 by 2 dx is equal to 2 times of integral. Come on, what are the upper limit, lower limit? It is 0 to pi by 2. X square, x value we have taken a sin theta, no? So it is a square sin square theta into a square minus a square sin square theta to the power of 3 by 2 into dx. Dx is a cos theta into d theta. Okay, so come on, we can write this as 2 into a square into a, it is a cube. Okay, so 0 to pi by 2 sin square theta, okay, into, from this we can take a square common, right? Then it will be 1 minus sin square theta whole to the power of 3 by 2, okay, into cos theta d theta. Okay, so is equal to 2 into a cube. Okay, so integral 0 to pi by 2 sin square theta. Okay, so now take the roots separately. For a square you take 3 by 2. Next, 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. Cos square theta to the power of 3 by 2 into cos theta d theta. Okay, 2 cancels. Okay, so come on, that a also can be taken outside. Whenever we are having the constants inside the integrals, we have to write outside. So is equal to 2 into a cube into a cube, right? In a product, if bases are same, power should be added. 3 plus 3, 6. So 2a to the power of 6, 0 to pi by 2, it is sin square theta into, come on, how much? Cos to the power of 3 theta is there into cos theta is there. 3 times into 1 time, 4 times. So it is cos to the power of 4 theta d theta. So your sin power should be taken as m. M is equal to 2 and n is equal to 4. Both are even, isn't it? So whenever problem is like this, which formula we apply? Same formula. In this problem also we applied. So here also same problem. Whenever m and n are even, we have to apply this formula. So what is that formula? Integral 0 to pi by 2 sin to the power of mx into cos to the power of nx dx is equal to, what is that? N minus 1 by m plus n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2 till 1 by m plus 2. After that we have to start with m minus 1 by m till 1 by 2 into pi by 2. Okay, so this is the formula. So here you know your m value, you know your n value, find out. What is that? Is equal to 2a to the power of 6. So into, come on, n minus 1, n is 4, right? So 4 minus 1 by 2 plus 4, m plus 2, right? Next, n minus 3, 4 minus 3 by, right, m plus n, 2 plus 4 minus 2. When we have to stop? 1 by m plus 2 value. So here 4 minus 3 is 1 and here 2 cancel, 1 by 4. 4 can be written as m plus 2 where m is 2, 2 plus 2 form. So we have to stop and we have to start with the m minus 1. What is your m? 2, right? 2 minus 1 by 2. Like that we have to write. Where we have to stop? At 1 by 2. But here in the beginning only we got 1 by 2. 2 minus 1 by 2 means 1 by 2. So once we got 1 by 2, we have to stop into, we have to write pi by 2. Okay. So be careful where we have to stop. You should know it. Right. According to our m and n values, we should know where we have to stop. Okay. So is equal to, it is 2a to the power of 6, right, by 4 minus 1, that is 3 by 6 into, here it is 1 by 4 into 1 by 2 into pi by 2. Okay. So 2 to cancel, and also 3 ones are 3 twos. Okay. Is equal to pi a to the power of 6 by 2 fours are 8, 8 twos are 16. That is the answer of your question. Okay. So observe carefully. Actually in these two problems we got m and n same, I think. Yes. See, your m is equal to 2 and n is equal to 4. There also m is equal to 2, n is equal to, m is equal to 2, n is equal to 4. Only thing is here direct form is given to you, right? Directly integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 sin square x cos to the power of 4x dx. But this is even function and the limits are minus a to a form. So we have to write 2 times of integral 0 to pi by 2 of that function. Isn't it? So, and in the second question, problem is given in terms of x square and a square minus x square to the power of 3 by 2. So, inside the roots x square is there, 3 by 2 means whole cube to the power of 1 by 2 we can write, right. Whenever x square is there in such roots form, you go for that x value as a sin theta. Suppose here a square is there, a sin theta, only 1 minus x square, we will take sin theta. So that after simplification it will come into 1 minus sin square theta. We can apply identity formula cos square theta. Okay. But in these problems one thing you have to remember, whenever we go for substitution, instead of x we have taken any other value, that means we are changing the problem in terms of other form, means we have to change the limits also into other form. Once the limits are changed, then you start doing your problem. So after the simplification we got that as into this formula form. Which form? Integral 0 to pi by 2. In these formulas upwards it should be pi by 2 only, then only we can apply the formula 0 to pi by 2. The integral values, limit values must be from 0 to pi by 2, then only we can apply this formula. And you have to consider sin power as m and cos power as n, and you have to start with n minus 1 by m plus n. Like that you have to stop at 1 by m plus 2. After that again you have to start with differently, that is m minus 1 by m. Next m minus 3 by m minus 2, like that till 1 by 2. Once we got 1 by 2 into pi by 2. When we have to take this formula? If m and n both are even, then only we can go for this formula. Okay. So if you know this formula, so you can do these problems easily, right. Already you know, if already we solved such type of problems in integral substitution method, whenever we go for substitution, right girl. So we have to take, that means whenever root is there inside, x is there, we have to take in its place sign form, so that we can apply identity formula. Even in a definite integrals, right, in previous problems. So whenever it is substitution, we have to change the limits also, upper limit and lower limit. Okay. But after the substitution, here new thing is we got into this formula form. So whenever it is this formula form and m and n are even, we have to go for this one. Okay, so practice this one. Actually with the practice you will get the logic of this one. N minus 1, n minus 3, n minus 5, like that upwards till 1. Downwards m plus n minus 2, m plus n minus 4, m plus n minus 6 till m plus 2 form. Here m minus 1 by m, next m minus 3 by m minus 2, m minus 5 by m minus 4, like that till 1 by 2 into pi by 2. Okay, so be careful while practicing the formula, also observe it and catch the logic in it, right? Small logic, small sequence, so small sequence will be there in between the terms. You catch that one and practice it, you will remember forever. Okay, that's all for today. Have a nice day.